Emma had a birthday 2 months ago. We bought her some tea, and we just have not yet reviewed it, although she has been drinking it.
This is the Fengquing Ripened Tribute Puerh Cake Tea 2017.
We love ripe pu'er.
We drink it quite often.
We like it when it's dark and musty.
And when she says we've been drinking it, please note that this is 1/2 of a cake.
Yes.
This used to be one whole of a cake.
Emma really likes pu'er. So she breaks up the cake, which is nice and crunchy, as I think you may hear. So we warm the leaves. And you pour out the first rinse. That's just what was getting it warm and cleaning off any silt. We have a tea tray that actually has a tray under it. The longer you steep it, the darker the color. And we like to sniff it to a lighter mustiness.
And now, we sip.
Now we sip.
Mushroomy.
As ripe pu'ers go, it has a lightness to it.
Mm.
It's not the usual, what I call basement-y. But it's very pleasant, earthy, mildly earthy. That is very good. Earthiness predominates at the moment.
Bit of chocolate. Dark, bitter kind of chocolate.
But I had some Costco samples today.
Including
Very sweet.
some very spicy ramen.
And some kind of protein bar that stayed on my teeth for a little while.
Quinoa chocolate thing. Next infusion.
And sweet potato curly chips.
Yeah. Sweet potato chips.
What was your favorite sample?
Sweet potato chips were pretty good. Also the chicken. I don't think you got the chicken.
I don't think I got the chicken. I got the tempura shrimp, which was lightly battered and very airy.
I got the chicken that was covered in Korean barbecue sauce.
Sorry, I missed that. So you steep it for a few seconds. We aiming for 30 to 45 there.
You gotta get a little bit longer every time. Ooh.
People make a whole study of this many seconds. If you look at the reviews, they're like, I did it 10 seconds, and then I did it 15 seconds. We just do it intuitively. Okay, now I get slight undertone of bitterness.
Either my cup is stronger than yours or you still haven't gotten all your taste back.
Yeah. My taste went away after the last sinus infection I had, but I've been taking zinc because zinc runs both your immunity and the enzymes that help you smell. So when you get an infection and you can't smell, you need zinc.
And on the subject of tangents, I have 2 tangents today. The first tangent is the Odyssey. So we're starting reading the Odyssey on Monday.
That'd be Homer's Odyssey. Ancient Greek.
We're going to read that in English class, which should be interesting. My teacher told us that we should probably like it because it isn't like what we've read before, which what we've read before is Romeo and Juliet and, well, that's about it. Oh, and some O. Henry.
Entirely different.
Oh, and Edgar Allan Poe.
Very different. And she's been reading Jane Austen.
I much prefer the movies, though. The books just...
The old style writing
There
is
are no
a bit
paragraphs.
laborious.
There are no paragraphs. It is just words. Nobody knew how to indent, apparently.
Well, They were very ornate in their speech back then. Lots and lots of commas, long phrases, many details. Still lightly delicious. Up till now, all tea was tasting woody. It's starting to differentiate again into flavors.
While we wait again, I'll go on my other tangent. Today, I began considering whether or not I should buy all of the seasons of Emergency.
Emergency from the 1970s, when they went around in an ambulance putting lactate ringers on all the sick people and taking them in.
It was created as a way to get the American public used to what paramedics did because it was a relatively new program in the 70s. And was also produced by Jack Webb, who produced Dragnet and Adam 12. And like Adam 12, and I think Dragnet, I'm not really sure if they went off of real cases, it's based off of real call logs.
Just the facts, ma'am.
And it's, sometimes their real calls are interesting, to say the least. There was one episode where the lady kept getting her hair stuck in the meat grinder or her hand stuck in the mixer. I think she should hire a maid.
This was on Emergency, and they had to fix her mangled digits.
No. I don't entirely know because Innie had to watch the news, so we switched it to the news, but...
No, you don't know what happened then?
No, but I do know that when she had her hair stuck in the meat grinder, they just unwound the meat grinder.
Don't put your hair in the meat grinder.
Still getting chocolate.
I'm getting just a hint of spiciness.
Mushroom.
I like it.
It's very good.
It's not challenging at all. It's just nice and pleasant.
Okay, so let's compare the liquor color. So this was the color from the first batch. It's actually a little bit lighter in person.
Oh, much darker.
And then here is the color from our most recent
So you
batch.
imagine what the change in flavor is. But this is delicious.
So how do we feel about this tea?
We like it. It's
Yes.
refreshing.
And after we finish filming, we're going to go drink some more of it.
Soothing, even. Puerh has a reputation for making your tummy feel good.
We drink it after supper before I go to bed while we watch TV.
And you ought to get you some too, right? So we'll put a link for you.
Until we see you again.
Make time for tea and a good book.
One moment, let me crawl up here.